Hey, and thanks for joining us. I'm Holly and you're watching Kalkine TV live from Sydney. This is the last show of the day, the last trade. Well, Aussie shares ended marginally higher in a volatile trade today as losses in the financial, energy and telecom sectors were offset by gains in tech and mining stocks. The rally in mining was driven by a rise in iron ore and copper prices as strong export growth data from the top consumer, China, boosted sentiment. The benchmark ASX 200 closed 18 points or 0.24% higher, as the index saw muted gains today, swinging between gains and losses during the session. The equity market witnessed mixed trading with 7-Eleven sectors ending in the red zone, led by energy, financials and tech indices. The energy sector dropped 1% with Woodside Petroleum, Beach Energy, Santos and Oil Search all ending in the red zone. Then in the financial space, all four major banks, Westpac, Commonwealth Bank, ANZ and NAB, ended in the negative terrain. On the flip side though, the materials sector emerged as the biggest gainer, rising 1.15%, owing to a rise in commodity prices. Materials was followed then by a 1.1% gain in IT, followed by overnight gains in the US counterpart Nasdaq. Among others, healthcare and consumer discretionary also ended with modest gains. But the biggest gainer on the ASX pack was gold miner Chalice Mining, which surged a whopping 30%. Following this was corporate bookmaker PointsBet Holdings, resource company Lynas Rare Earths, fintech business Tyro Payments, and miner Ramelius Resources. Then on the flip side, building products manufacturer CSR topped the losers chart by falling 4.5%. Some of the other top laggards were food and beverage group Ingham's, insurance business Suncorp Group, construction material manufacturer Boral, and Bendigo and Adelaide Bank as well. Shares of NAB declined as much as 3% to hit an intraday low of 28.22. The stock price tumbled even after the lender reported robust annual earnings and declared a dividend. NAB, one of Australia's big four banks, reported a 76.8% growth in net profit for the year ending September 30. The bank posted a 2.2% drop in revenue while loan growth rose by 7%. The lender also announced a final dividend of 0.97 per share, compared with 0.30 in the fiscal 2020. And shares of Crown Resorts dropped 2.2% to touch a low of 9.76 Australian, reversing opening gains. The stock opened high today and gained as much as 1.4% in the early deals, but soon slipped into the negative terrain. In an exchange filing this morning, Australia's largest gaming and entertainment group announced the appointment of a Chief Executive Officer. PointsBet Holdings shares rallied 9.3% to $9.06 during the session after the Aussie bookmaker received approval for a New York license. The company informed its shareholders this morning that it had got a nod for the license to operate mobile sports wagering in New York State. In a publicly held meeting on Monday, the New York State Gaming Commission recommended that PointsBet New York, a subsidiary of the company, be awarded a platform provider license to operate mobile sports wagering in New York. And shares of Newcrest Mining dipped 5.1% to touch the day's low of $24.06 following news of an acquisition. The mineral exploration company proposed to acquire gold exploration firm Preventive. The gold producer, which already owns 4.8% of Preventive, will buy all of the issued and outstanding common shares of the company. Total consideration offered values of the outstanding common shares of Preventive is $2.6 billion on an undiluted basis. Meanwhile, shares of James Hardie Industries climbed 1.7% to hit an intraday high after it reported its strong earnings for the first half of the new financial year, ending September 30. The global building materials company saw its net profit soaring by 182% in the first half of 2022, while net sales rose 28%. The company also declared an interim dividend of 40 US cents a share. With that said, now it's time for a short break, but I'll be right back with more trending market updates.
Property by Kalkine. Looking for a dream home? Well, that may sound easy, but it isn't. And from looking for a property that is the right fit for you in terms of cost and other factors, to zeroing down on the right mortgage plan, there are various aspects to consider. And for the latest lowdown on the property market, tune in on Kalkine TV with me, Sage. I will give the latest updates on the property market as well as real estate stocks to help you make the right decision. Keep watching Property with Kalkine.
Hello and welcome back to the Market Close commentary. Now we know what's going on back home. Let's move on to the next segment and look at the Asian market performance. While shares in the Asia Pacific region were trading mostly lower today, undermining firm cues from Wall Street. Japan's Nikkei was the worst performer in the regional market with a 0.6% loss, as market sentiment was dented by a drop in economic growth. The country's real GDP contracted 0.9% in August from the previous month, which reveals a data released by the Japan Center for Economic Research on Monday. The agency expects the GDP to fall by 2.7% quarter on quarter for the 3 months ending September 30. And one country over, South Korea's Kospi also traded lower by 0.3%, while the Straits Times Index in Singapore dropped 0.25%. In a similar trend, Hong Kong's Hang Seng was down 0.1%, while China's Shanghai Composite also edged lower. But bucking the trend, Indonesia's Jakarta Composite gained 0.3%. And Thailand's SET Composite rose 0.2%, and a weighted index in Taiwan surged 0.7%. Finally, India's BSE Sensex gained 0.1% in the opening deals. And the crypto market witnessed a surge in buying during the Asian trading hour today, with Bitcoin prices hitting a record high. The total market cap of the global cryptocurrency rose nearly 4% over the past 24 hours to trade at around 2.94 trillion US dollars. The crypto market also saw a surge in volume trade as coins worth 125.6 billion changed hands over the counter, up 30% over the last day. Bitcoin, the world's most popular currency, touched a fresh high and was up 4.5% in the last 24 hours, reaching its previous high from October. The price of the world's largest crypto by market cap surged 11.4% in the last 1 week. Then Ether, the world's second largest crypto, was also up around 1.7%. The coin linked to Ethereum's blockchain had rallied 10.5% over the past 7 days, just as the price of Cardano, the third largest crypto by market cap, jumped 5.9%. Binance Coin was up to over 1%, and so was the meme Dogecoin, up over 5%, and Shiba as well gained 3.5%. Among the major cryptocurrencies that dropped today, well, they include Solana, Tether, Polygon, and Avalanche. Bit of a shame there. Well, that's a wrap for today, guys, but I hope you found the market closing commentary interesting and informative. We'll be back tomorrow live from Sydney at 9:30 a.m. in the morning with our first report on the pre-market scene. Take care and stay safe.